This good boy led firefighters right to this kitten, and you won't believe what happens next. This story comes from South Padre Island, Texas. Fire crews responded to reports of a house fire. When they arrived, the flames were already spreading to the neighboring houses. It was too dangerous for the firefighters to go inside. No one was at home at the time of the fire, but when they searched the property, they found a small kitten stuck in a bedroom closet. The closet was right above the garage, and the only way to get to it was through a window. So one of the firefighters climbed onto the roof to try and get to the scared and crying kitten. He opened the window and crawled through just enough room for him to fit, but it was too dangerous for him to stay in there any longer. If the roof collapsed, he would be trapped inside with the kitten. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. The roof caved in, and the firefighter had to drop to the floor with the kitten in his arms. Thankfully, he had a partner there to catch both him and the kitten before either of them could get hurt. It was then that they realized they needed another firefighter to help them out. One of the other firefighters went into the burning building and emerged with an oxygen tank. They hooked up the oxygen to the kitten and started performing mouth-to-nose resuscitation. It took about 20 minutes, but eventually the kitten started breathing on its own. Everyone on the scene was incredibly happy that the kitten was going to make it. But here's where our story takes a turn. While all this was happening, a dog who had been running around the yard frantically started barking and scratching at the bedroom window. The firefighter who had rescued the kitten noticed the dog and asked someone to take it inside so that it would not run away. But as soon as they closed the door, the dog started scratching and barking again. It was clearly trying to get back outside. The firefighter walked over to the window and looked out. That's when he saw another kitten stuck on the window ledge. It had somehow gotten separated from its mother and was now too scared to move. The firefighter quickly opened the window and coaxed the kitten inside. It meowed loudly, probably in relief that it was finally safe. Then it did something incredible. It ran over to the first kitten, nuzzled it, and then rubbed against the firefighter's leg, as if to say thank you. The two kittens were then taken to the local animal hospital, where they were treated for smoke inhalation and checked for any other injuries. Fortunately, both of them were in good shape and were able to be adopted by the same family. The firefighter, who saved both of their lives, said that he had never seen anything like this before. Dogs are known for being man's best friend, but this good boy might just be the best friend of cats too. Coming across a lost kitten or a cat in need is not uncommon. In fact, it happens more often than you think. What makes this story unique is that a dog was involved, even though the fire was terrible and caused thousands of dollars in damage. No lives were lost, and 2 kittens were saved. We can't imagine how scary this must have been for the poor animals. But we're so glad that everyone ended up okay. The firefighters did an incredible job rescuing these animals. And we're sure that the people whose house burned down would agree. These brave men and women put their lives on the line every day to help people and animals in need. And we're so grateful for their service. If you know a firefighter, be sure to thank them for their service. They work hard to keep us safe, and they don't always get the recognition they deserve. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an upload. See you next time.